...2016 has been the usual combination of development, exciting new things and planning for the future. The cafe has continued to grow and the types and numbers of people that we've engaged with has become even more diverse, and we do feel that we are serving the city in a unique way. We've had Naomi appointed as Children's Worker Coordinator and Sequoia come as intern, and all these things have enriched the life of the church, but were planned for a long time before but have come to fruition this year. Also, during the year, starting in January, we planned to be in connection with the chapel at Fellows Plain and talked with the directors, and that resulted in us being given a temporary license on the 24th of November 2016, and by the time you see this video you will, I hope, have all visited the chapel and enjoyed having a cup of tea or coffee there, provided by Simon and his team. Also this year we've had Bible study, in-depth Bible study with Matthew and Freddie, which started in the autumn and has been greatly appreciated. And the Open Doors project, which David has tirelessly worked upon, is now nearing completion, and the hope is that in 2017 building work will start to improve the kitchen and many other aspects of the church. And alongside all these practical things are some very special people who joined us in 2015 and 16 and are now considering whether they will be ordained in the Church of England. And also, by the time you see this, they will mostly know whether that process has been successful. All these things take lots of time, and is the mad activity that goes on underneath the water as what looks like the bird moves smoothly across the surface. Lots to look forward to, an exciting year to come.
I'm Matthew Hutton, I'm the curator at St Stephens, and what I'm really excited about is the way that Freddie Hegley and I, Freddie's based at Ash Hill, are taking people through the whole Bible. Open Word is the title of my course, Freddie's is Digging Deeper. Starting last September, going through to July, what we're doing is encouraging folk to engage with God's grand story. Open Word, taking people literally through the whole Bible, starting with an overview. We began in the New Testament, we're now going into the Old. Freddie, by contrast, is looking in more detail at particular passages, the Old Testament, the Gospels and the Acts. But what each of us is doing is encouraging people to see how they too can inhabit God's grand story, how God speaks to them.
Hi, my name is Naomi Tuma and I've been working as the children's worker for St Stephens since May 2016. I started with a week away at Intense, which was brilliant, and we took 4 of our young people from St Stephens away for the weekend, and it was really good because they learned a lot about their faith and about God. So that was a brilliant start. Since then, in the summer holidays, we had weekly holiday activities for young people aged 8 to 12, and we saw lots of young people come along to those. One of the lovely things about that was that we also managed to involve lots of volunteers from the church in helping out with those activities, and also people from outside of the church were able to volunteer as well. In the October holidays, we had some monster making activities. You may remember seeing model monsters sitting around the church. We saw more than 60 children come through those activities over half term. And then for Christmas, we had the Christmas Nativity, which was, we had double the number of people coming to that nativity as we did last Christmas. And we also had lots of children come along to the pantomime, which we ran before Christmas. So it's been a really exciting year. With the opening of the chapel, I'm really looking forward to being able to start a parent and toddler group and to do more children's activities there.
I'm Simon Wilson. I'm the new catering manager at the Chapel Cafe. The chapel is at the old N&N Hospital. We are opening it for the community around what was built on the old hospital site. We'll have mums and tots groups, we'll have a community choir, and we will have prayers most mornings to start the day off. I think it's the challenge of having a new place to start up, put my stamp on it, and encourage people to actually use here.
Here at St Stephens, we've been doing so much work this year with rough sleepers. It's great with the cafe because they can come in and have a hot meal and a drink every day if they need, for free. We've had loads of outside groups, church groups, offering to volunteer, to be listeners, to build relationship, to pray. We have such great relationships now that we've built with Norwich City Council, other services, the NHS services. And I'd like to read to you a letter that we've received very recently from an individual that we've known since the summer, and their letter arrived a couple of weeks ago from prison. But it sums up that the work that we have been doing is valuable. It does bring hope to people. I would like to say a big thank you to all at St Stephens Church for welcoming me with such warmth and supporting me and helping me in so many different aspects of my life. One piece of Holy Scripture I'm drawn to when thinking of St Stephens is 1 Corinthians 13. It's the one that talks about love being patient and love being kind.